Welcome to another video of HTML and CSS. This is called Essentials KE, and today I'm going to show you how to create a loader. A loader is just a small animation that indicates that an operation or process is performing an operation. So now, as you can see, my VS Code is open and I've created a folder named loader. Now I'm going to create a new file, an HTML file. Let's say loader.html. Then right away I'm going to create HTML code. So I'm going to type HTML, not that way, but I want boilerplate to generate my HTML code. So I'm going to say HTML, then HTML5 boilerplate, that way. Then I'm going to delete this dummy code. Then I'm also going to delete this, that way. Now in my body section, I'm going to write an H1, to type an H1. So H1, and then I'm going to say this is a loader, that way. So let me right click on my web browser, on my VS Code, and open with Live Server so that I see my results in the browser. Now you can see here, this is a loader, my H1. Now let me go back to the VS Code and continue writing some code. And now much is going to be done in CSS, but for now we can create a div. And this div is going to have a class. Is going to have a class of loader, that way. And then let's go to CSS. So immediately after my head tag, I'm going to create style. This way I'm going to write all my styles, my CSS, this internal styling. So styling will start with the class of loader, then a border, of, let's say, 18 pixels. Then we give it a color of solid, then we can say black, right? Then border radius, means that it's going to be, we want it to be a perfect circle, so that is 50% to make it a perfect circle. Then border top 16, we can say 16 pixels, with solid, let's say what could be the color? Can you say white? Okay, let's say white. Then width, we can have width of 120 pixel, and then height also 120 pixels. Then the animation, that's WebKit animation, to be spin 2 seconds, linear, right? And now we can also still, no, it's supposed to be linear infinite, that way. Then again we add some animation, we're going to say animation spin 2 seconds, then linear, again infinite, right? Now let's proceed with stylings. Out of this loop, this class, we are going also to have another WebKit keyframes to spin this loader from 0%. We want it to go 0%, from 0% WebKit dash transform. We want it to rotate. We want to rotate because it is 0%, so we want to rotate from 0 degrees. So we can say 0 degrees that way. Then the next one is up to 100%. Oops. Okay. So next is 100%, and this is going to be WebKit transformation to transform this up to, we want it to rotate again up to 360 degrees, right? And now let's move out of this animation, then create another animation. Now this is keyframes. These are keyframes. Then say spin, and then we want it to spin from 0% WebKit transform. Not WebKit, but just transform. So you can say transform. You want to transform to rotate. We want to rotate from still 0 degrees, then to 100%. That means it is going to be continuous. So 100%, then still say transform to 360 degrees, right? Now let us see in the browser. Let us refresh this. Now you can see it is loading, but because the color is white here, that's why we can see it is loading this way. Let us change the color. Where we had said white, we can say, let us say this color RGB to 30, 95 and 95. Now let us reload again, and you can see that everything is working, right? Everything is working. Let us reload again. It is working. You can change this color to, let's say, from black to something like this one. Now let us reload and see. You can see everything is working fine. Now this is just what I wanted to show you in this video, and this is called Essentials KE. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.